welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl, and I am here. And yes, it is very warm here. It is very hot here, actually. And I am going to be doing some things, but I have a big fan that I have on. I mean, well, it's off now, and I'm very hot. So what I'm gonna do is try to turn the fan back on and just mute my microphone so that it's not messing up the microphone. I do have a small fan on now. You might hear it, but I guess I'll try to survive with that small fan. But I also have a large fan. I see Purple Heart Natalia Books is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. It is 4 a.m. where I am, so we are at the nighttime beach, like the midnight beach. The sun is not up yet, so yeah, we're just gonna chill out for a bit and see what we can do. What I was going to try is to do some art fight. So if you don't know what art fight is basically a yearly challenge, which I am going to, let's hope that this boy is in the chat, because Handsome has been finicky. Oh, there he is. Yay. Okay. Handsome is here. He has not abandoned us. So basically Art Fight, as Handsome has let you know, is a yearly event where you can make art of other people's characters, and it's fun. Now, the thing about it is, with a name like Art Fight, a lot of people think it's like, okay, are you like really attacking these people? Because the terminology is attack and stuff like that. It's like, it's not really trying to be like that, but it's like really good fan art of people's characters. It's not actually like doing anything actually attacking, but it's just called attack. When you make fan art of a person's character, that's called attacking them. And then you can, like, let's see, I need to find, what I'm trying to do is close these tabs because I have way too many tabs open. Alright. And the problem with this is that my computer's lagging because it's too hot here. So, let's see. Here we go. And I am gonna bookmark these things so that I can close the tabs. Okay. Close, close, close. The ad break is in progress. Okay. The ad break is over. I will explain some things about what we're doing today. It's only an hour slot that I have, so I'm gonna see what I can do in this hour. Let's make sure that Handsome does not leave us during this hour. I'm trying to make sure. Handsome has been lately, and he has been leaving us. It's hot. Maybe he's overheating because he's a bot. I don't know. But we really don't want to leave. Okay, we are back. Welcome, welcome back. I'm lagging. I really want this lag to stop. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn off the night beach video. Maybe that will help, hopefully. But I'm going to share my screen and we are gonna be looking at some art fight characters. I do see that Kevin is following the agency now. Welcome in, Kevin. I appreciate you. If you don't know, if you're not familiar with this, which this is so laggy, I really want this lag to stop. We are from Game of Tomes. Hopefully, my voice isn't lagging at least. I really don't want my voice to be lagging. Now, we are from Game of Tomes, and if you don't know what Game of Tomes is, an exclamation point GOT in the chat, and Tome Knight will tell you what that is. Thankfully, we did not have to depend on Hanson for that. So, it is basically a yearly... Oh, thank you, Purple Heart. You have also done it. But I don't know if there's a timeout on the bot for, like, a, Oh, it did it again. Okay. Mealies. Yay, thank you. Yes, that is the house we are part of. So, basically, Game of Tomes is a yearly... I say yearly event, but we have events 3 times out of the year. There is the spring event, which is a tourney. There is the summer event, which is a tourney. And then there is the big event in November, which obviously is like Nano, basically. So it's all about riding. We do a lot of riding sprints. We do a lot of creative stuff. But we are also part of House Mealies. And Game of Tomes as a whole, we like to do charity things. We like to do fun crafts. And we like to just do a lot of participation. So, since we are part of House Mealies, which is Badgers, we are doing the Badger Trust Fundraiser because I believe that a Badger Day was close by. I'm not sure exactly what day it was. I think it might be today. Not sure. But regardless of when chronologically the day is, we are using this day to fundraise for the Badgers. So you shall see above the chat, it does say the Badger Trust Fundraiser. I have just have $60 on there. It's a very low amount. That's because my slot is very short. It is only an hour. So I'm just like aiming for $1 per minute. I don't know if we're gonna make that goal, but if you do donate, please do. Yes, I also have the redeems enabled for your wording. So if you are here like Darth, who says, "Who is this?" which Darth obviously doesn't know who I am. Yes, you can report your words. Great job. 509 words for House Sorpota. Congratulations. M is also here. Welcome in. M Nutmeg says, "Yay, go Mealies." Hi, Wordy. Hello. M, welcome in. So for the Badger Trust fundraiser today, I also thought that I wanted to do, because I do jigsaw puzzles sometimes. I was like, I'm going to make a Badger puzzle that we can put together. No. My computer is lagging too much, and Tangle is a lovely software. It really is. I love Tangle so much. The problem is it makes my computer lag when it's too hot and too many things are going on. So, let's not do that. Instead, we are going to be looking at some art fight. Now, the art fight site was also lagging. So, we'll see what happens. But Darth says, "Boo! You don't like art fight?" Okay, so look, this is what we're doing. Since it's Badger Trust, I just searched the tag Badger, okay? And then I am going to find, oh, boo to my laptop. Okay. Yeah, I just want the laptop to be good, but it's sitting on a fan right now and it's still very hot. But what we're gonna do is just try to find a cute Badger character. Now, Anthro Badgers are okay, but I kind of just want a Badger animal Badger. Like this. This one's so cute. Let's see who this is. BLT. A sentient plush of a European Badger. That's cute. I might draw this one. Let's see who else we have. I think I saw another Badger that was not I can do some Anthro characters. Like I said, I wanted just the regular Badger animal. Badger Fang. Interesting, this one. We might just do this because we have an hour, and by now we have 48 minutes left in the stream. I doubt if I'm gonna have time to do too much stuff. So what we're just gonna do is try to draw BLT for Badger Trust Fund day. And all I'm gonna do is take this little reference. There's only one reference, so I'm gonna just take that reference and download it so we don't have to go to the Artfight site, because the Artfight site keeps cutting up and it keeps lagging. So I'm gonna close that. And then what I'm going to do is open up my drawing software, and I am going to show you guys. Ooh. It's appearing on the wrong screen, but that's fine. Darth says I need a laptop stand. I have one. That's the thing. It's lighting up right now. I can show you guys a picture of it. So it is a stand that is currently lighting up. It's lighting up blue, and the fan is on. Like, you, even if I turn this fan off, you're gonna hear this. Listen. That is the laptop fan, and it is up as high as it can go. It is literally right here. It's still not, I mean, I'm telling you, my laptop would be lagging more than, my waves are as one though. Yeah, the waves are thankfully covering up the sound of some of these fans, which is good. That's what I like. But I'm gonna tell you, there is a big gigantic fan over my head that I actually have mounted. I have mounted this fan, and what I'm gonna do is, for funsies, I'm gonna mute my microphone because it's way too loud, and then I'm gonna turn it on so you can see how it looks. Tara! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Darth says, by the way, I missed your face. Aww. Much love. I will say my face is very sweaty. I feel very... but, I'm glad you guys are happy to see me anyway. I'm gonna mute my microphone, and I'm gonna show you how my giant fan is. It's literally right here. You can't really see it, but you see the shadow. I have mounted a giant fan here. Okay, hold on. Now that's what I've been having on because it's super hot here. And these lights do not help. These lights make it where I feel more hot. There are lights that are shining on me. But for stream I have to do these things. I'm not gonna turn that fan on because, fun fact, when I was yesterday working, I got a call because I have a contract position right now. It's a temporary position, but I am thankful for it. It's very slow right now in the season, so I don't get many calls. But yesterday I did get a call, and the person was like, "Your connection is really bad. I'm gonna call back when you have a better connection." I'm like, "No, it's my fan. Hold on." And I just turned the fan off, and I was like, "Can you hear me now?" And they're like, "Yes." I was like, "My fan is too loud. So I'm not gonna have you guys hearing that right now because it's gonna be just beating on my microphone." So I am just enduring the heat so that you guys can be fine. Let's see. What am I doing? I'm trying to turn. Oop, there we go. This is my drawing software screen. So what we're gonna do is draw BLT. I have the reference of BLT up here. You guys can tell me, what kind of environment do you want me to draw BLT in? Should BLT be like in grass, or what? What is your idea for this piece? Let me know. We only have like 40 minutes left in this stream, so we're gonna try to see what we can do. I'm drawing this better for the rest of the time, and chatting, of course. And by the way, if you do watch my stream for an hour, I believe, which some of you guys probably can't because I am only streaming for an hour, and if you got here after the hour started, sorry. But you can watch for an hour so that you can win the Badger badge for the event. You can also subscribe if you want to, but like I said, subscribing helps my channel. It doesn't help the Badger Trust. So if you really want to do it, you can just donate to the Badger Trust. Right now we have a goal of $60 on my side, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to raise more than that during my hour. But if you really want the Badger badge, for watching the streams, it's a raid train today, so wait until you go to the next person. You can watch them for an hour because they're going to be live for more than an hour, so it'll be easier for you to watch their stream for an hour, and you'll still get the Badger badge because I believe that everybody who's participating has added that Badger badge event to their channel. So yay. Alright, now 4 hours is Purple Heart. Yes, I believe Purple Heart is next. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna copy the colors from this little badger. It's so cute. I like the textures of this badger. So what I'm gonna do is find a brush that is similar. You guys can't even see. Alright, here we go. I have different texture brushes here. Thank you so much, Purple Heart, for the lurk. God bless. Much success sending prayers. Love and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by. And much success with your own stream. You might have to prepare some things for that stream, and I hope it goes well. By the way, this is the lineup for the Badger Trust Fundraiser raid train. So I am first for only an hour. Then we've got Purple Heart for 4 hours. Then we got Shy, I think, for 4 hours. Then we got Prez for about 3 hours. No, 4 hours again. And then we have Shy again for 2 hours, and then we have Thunder of Dragons, who I think is gonna be let's see, 3 hours. Yes, I'm trying to math in my head. It's a lot to math at 4 a.m. and math is not my strong suit, but I think I said it correctly. If not, it's fine. You can also go to the Badger Trust Fundraiser page so that you can see the information yourself. Let's see. It is go.gameoftomes.org/Millie's Badger Trust, and I'm going to put that link in the chat so you guys can go and check it out. Alright, so let's do this. I'm gonna see what we can do with this little badger. Now I want the opacity to be higher. Maybe the spacing can be, yes, I want the spacing to be better. Okay. So now that we have the brush and we have the spacing, I am going to, for one, I like to resize my canvas. Let's see. Okay. Now, yes, here we go. Should we, because that's pretty cute, but should we do a different position? I don't want the badger to be in the same exact position as the reference sheet, but that's kind of why I wanted you guys to tell me what you imagined, but if not, it's fine. I am thinking maybe grass, like the badger's peeking at grass. I don't know, maybe something about a log, Let's draw the environment first and then draw the badger. So let's see, there's a log here. Let's do a bit of shading for this log. Oops, that's not the look. I'm going to make the opacity small, lighter. Let's do a bit of grass, maybe. I'm gonna make the size smaller. Gonna get another layer, and then we're gonna have some grass. Thank you so much for the lurk, Galaxy. God bless, much success and prayers. Love and have your way. I always appreciate you stopping by. Okay. Let's get some darker blades of grass in. Okay, so let's see. Should we move this down a bit so that we can see the log still? Maybe? Okay. Then let's do another layer behind where we have taller, darker grasses. Let's make the opacity lower for that. Do we want to make it nighttime here? Emerald! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you? Forgot to set up the badger badge. Watch thingy, says Purple Heart. No worries. I hope you are able to do it. Let me know if you need any help. Doing okay. Just woke up, says Emerald. Well, I hope you got some good rest. I just did. This is why I lurked. Yes. I'm glad you were able to get that set up. Alright, let's now get some sky. So I'm gonna just make the opacity and the size. Increase the opacity and size. We're just gonna do this. So let's make it night. Now the thing about this is the opacity of this is not. Alright, let's increase this by increasing these layers. And then add those layers together. Increase the opacity of that. Now for the sky, I think it's good to have a little bit of purple. Let's make the opacity for the purple a little bit lighter. Okay. And now let's get some stars in the sky. I love stars. little twinkling little stars. Let's make the stars like periwinkle as opposed to as opposed to them being plain and white. And we're gonna put them on a layer of their own. Emerald asks, have any plans for the 4th? Working. How about you? Alright, let's see. Let's increase this. I'm gonna get some more green and like the darker. Let's make the opacity. And I just want to make this grass or forest or whatever this is a little bit lighter, because I did increase the opacity because it was you couldn't really see it at all at first. Emerald says, that's rough. I'm visiting my grandpa's with fam and going on a friend's house later. Well, much success with your endeavor, and I hope it goes well. Purple Heart says, sleep in, video editing, playing, streaming, ARC. Well, that sounds fun. Much success to you with that plan. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm trying to fill in the gaps back here. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna need to make another layer here so I can fill in some of the gaps in the front like this and these grasses, because I don't like those white gaps. Why would they make you work on America's 250th anniversary? Well, I will say that I work at a store, so a lot of people on holidays visit the store because they need things for their own celebrations. They need decorations, they need foil pans so they can do barbecues, they need food, snacks, drinks, ice to put in their coolers. So if stores weren't open on those days, then a lot of people on those days wouldn't be able to buy the things that they would at the last minute to buy. And that's why stores are usually open on those days. Now, I work at a Dollar Tree, and the only holiday we are closed is Christmas. Every other holiday we are open. So people will come in on holidays. It is our busiest times of the year because they're like, oh man, we waited last minute to get all the stuff. We hope the store is open. And so the store is open, and that's why I work. The layering of colors on this badger is fun. I think this is the same color, but we'll see. Do you at least get paid extra? It is a rule here that you get paid double on major holidays. Well, here's the thing. A lot of times with my jobs that I work, if we do get double pay, it is you have to work both days. Like, you have to work the day before the holiday and the day after the holiday. You can't just work the holiday, or you will get regular pay. And since I only work on the weekends as a cashier, usually I just work the one day. Oof, this is not good. At my other job, which currently I didn't really have a stable job at first, but thankfully I was recommended a job and actually got hired. So yes, I have been working a temporary position, contract position. They have holidays off, but they do not give holiday pay. We don't get paid for holidays. They just say you don't have to work there on the holiday. So today we technically have the day off, which at first I didn't know because everybody's calendar still had said that we come in today. People were like, are we off today or no? And they were like, yeah, you're off today. So I said, okay, I'm gonna use this day to do some of my freelance stuff, because a lot of my freelance stuff is very close to being due. And I have to edit some videos, like you said, video editing and stuff like that. I have to do that. I also have to do some other things to do with my own freelancing and my own endeavors. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, since my slot is only an hour. The face here looks a little wonky. I need to do something else. I don't like it. Like, in comparison to this, how this looks cute. This looks interesting. What do I need to do? Oh, I know. I didn't get the tuft on the other side of the face. Of course the badgers have tufts. But I still think that the face itself is a little wonky. But we're just gonna see if adding the tuft helps. Also, the eye is very round as opposed to being a little blob like I did. So let's make these eyes more round and then add the little tuft. Okay, that's better, I guess. There's no mouth or anything. Let's erase a little bit. We want it to be less smooth, more. I didn't mean to erase that part. I forgot that it was the same layer. Okay. Well, that's something. I still don't think I did this badger justice, but it's better than nothing. And my goal this year is to do an attack every day. And this is a simplistic character, so usually on my lunch break I've been doing characters. And I've been able to like do a quick simple character every day so far, which I am glad to have been able to do, because I know that sometimes as the month goes on, if I don't do it, like if I skip a day or something, I'll be like, I will never catch up, and then I won't do it. So for now at least, I've been doing it at least an attack every day. I'm also working on bigger attacks, but some of the little attacks every day have been just little simple shaped characters. And this badger is quite simple, so I'm going to use this to be my attack, to count as my attack of this day. And yeah, I think that I'm done with this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to show you that screen. I'm going to save this as BLT, I believe the name of this character was. And then we're going to save a copy as BLT complete as a PNG. I'll just say attack, BLT attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the Artfight site and we're going to upload BLT and see what this person says. So this was quite a rush, I will say. But at least I did it. And we have like 20 minutes left in the sprint. I mean, in the stream. Should we find another badger to attack in 20 minutes? Maybe. We'll see. I have been pinged in another comment. Oh, it's just a person replying to me. Okay. Well, I'm glad at least they allow comments like that. Oh no, did I even figure, I mean, like, did I figure out where the character was? I need to remember what the character, I mean, I know the character was called BLT. I'm just going to search the name BLT and then search Badger as the tag, and hopefully it comes up, because I'm like, okay, there it is, yay. Alright, so I'm going to go to this person and I'm going to follow this person. I'm going to go to their character. That's their only character. Okay, let's attack. So on Artfight, how you attack is you basically, to submit an attack, I will show you how that works. You just title this something. I'll just say night exploration. I have no idea. We have a full body of this. I would probably call this a simple shaped character because it's not too detailed, honestly. Alright, so what I'm going to do also is link the Badger Trust Fundraiser, which, yep, there it is. It's still in my, it is still in my clipboard. Let's see, type drawing, yes. Clean sketch, color, rough color, no, not rough colors, clean color. It is minimal shading. Scene. Alright, I'm gonna say polish, and we're gonna choose the Da-da-da. Fealty attack. I'm gonna choose the... This thumbnail can just be grass. Okay. Alright. Confirm attack details. Alright, so as you will see, I get certain points for attacking people. This person is on a team that is not mine, so I will get more points. Alright, so here it is. And, yeah, you get more points for attacking a character that is on a team that is not yours. And I am on Team Mystery. There's also Team Tragedy, and there's Team Comedy. For this Art Fight Anniversary, they have 3 teams. Usually there's only 2 teams. So, there we go. That was a badger. And yay! So, for the remainder of the stream, I guess I can just chat a bit. Let's see. Did I put the Battle Trust Fundraiser in the chat? Purple Heart has joined the heist. Darth has started the heist. Let us join the heist, and I am lagging again. Darth says that it is still bonked. Spreadsheet says I should have 1,818 words. That's interesting. Game times have been going on for 3 days. I have not been writing anything. I need to do better. I have not done it. So, Badger Trust Fundraiser 2026 is here. This is one of the badges you can get from watching the streams. Also, please do donate. If you donate to the Badger Trust, you will also get one badge for World Anvil or whatever you want to use it for, not just Twitch. So, this is the lineup. Purple Heart is next, clearly. As I explained earlier, then Shy, then we got Imogen, we got Shy again, then we got Thunder. Alright, so, if you would like to, and I forgot to like this article. There we go. Let's award this article a sticker. What are some cool stickers they have? Ooh. Where do we put this? Right here. Just vibes. Alrighty, nice. Alright, so we've got 15 minutes left. What would you guys like to do? Let me know in the chat. We've got the beach sounds, we've got we could do a sprint, I guess. Let me change my category. What happened to my tabs? Okay. A new ZZZ character demo video came out and I liked it, says Emerald. Nice. I hope that it was really cool. I'm glad you liked it. Let's see. I'm gonna just change to just chatting so we can just chat. Sage! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. How are you? Here you can do that, says Darth. I see. You shared your work. Purple Heart is muted. God bless. Much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by, and much success with your stream to come. Alright, so this is Darth's. Please check out my work. Sage says, I'm doing good. I haven't watched your live stream in a long while. How has it been and going? Well, I have not streamed in quite a bit. I streamed one time, I think, which was a lobby last month. Did I stream more than that? I don't think so. So, we are reading Darth's little... I think this is a blog post called Unmasked. Cover art. Rory's Story Cubes Roll. Would you buy my mini book? Unmasked. Every village believed the Keeper of Questions wore a mask. No one had ever seen the person's face. Letters appeared overnight with impossible riddles. Travelers claimed the keeper judged every answer upon a pair of ancient scales, hidden somewhere beyond the heels. Those who answered honestly received help. Those who lied simply never heard another word. Lena never believed the stories. One spring morning, she discovered an old envelope resting among a patch of bright flowers outside her cottage. Her name was written across the front in careful handwriting. Inside was only one sentence. What remains when every mask is removed? No signature, only a tiny drawing of a bee. Curious, Lena followed the clues through the countryside. The flowers led her to a meadow where bees drifted lazily between blossoms. There, she found another letter tucked beneath a smooth stone. Truth weighs nothing, yet it tips every scale. She continued until she reached a lonely hill where a single sheep grazed peacefully. Around its neck hung another envelope. The message inside directed her toward an abandoned observatory overlooking the valley. When she climbed inside, she found an enormous brass balancing scale standing in the center of the room. One side held a polished wooden mask. The other side was empty. Above it was carved another question. Place what cannot be carried. Lena thought for a long time. Gold would not fit. Neither would flowers, letters, or the sheep waiting outside. Finally, she spoke aloud. My fear. The wooden mask slowly lifted into the air. The empty side sank. Hidden gears clicked beneath the floor. A secret doorway opened. Inside sat an old monkey wearing elegant robes. It looked so serious that Lena almost laughed. The monkey removed its own tiny mask and smiled. So few understand. How can you talk? I have always been able to. The monkey handed her one final envelope. This belongs to the next keeper. Lena opened it. There was no message this time, only a mirror. She stared at her own reflection until she understood. The keeper was never one person, she whispered. The monkey nodded. Exactly. Every visitor who chooses honesty becomes part of the tradition. The mask was only a symbol. Outside, evening settled across the hills. The sheep wandered home. The bees returned to their hive. Flowers slowly folded their petals as night approached. Far above, the earth turned silently beneath the sky filled with stars. Lena sat on the observatory steps, until sleep almost claimed her. Just before closing her eyes, she realized she no longer feared the mystery that had drawn her here. The greatest secret had not been hidden behind a mask. It had been hidden behind expectation. The village had imagined a mysterious stranger judging everyone from the shadows. Instead, the truth had been quietly waiting for someone willing to become unmasked, balancing honesty against fear and choosing to reveal who they truly were. The next morning, another envelope appeared outside a different cottage. Inside was a single question. What remains when every mask is removed? That was an interesting story. Thanks so much for sharing that, Darth Torlin. I'm going to give you a little bit of applause for that story. And thank you so much again for sharing the work. That was quite interesting. Alright, so we have about 7 minutes left, and we will have to raid Purple Heart Natalia books. In the meantime, I will talk a little bit about how I am running summer camp in my server as well. If you would like to join the Discord, feel free to click the link that Handsome Co-host has put into the chat. We have people who are doing Art Fight, we have people who are doing World Anvil Summer Camp, we have people who are doing Game of Tomes, we have people who are doing other things. So there's a lot going on. A lot of people like to just commune in the server, talk about things. We have role plays, we have question of the day, we have so many other things going on in our server. So if you would like to join in the fun, feel free to click that link. Everyone is welcome, and you can share the link anywhere because it never expires. Also, I'm going to try to get my schedule, my streaming schedule together. I know Sage was asking, how are your streams been going? And the thing is, I haven't been streaming very much, but I'm going to try to actually be more consistent. One of the things that's happening is the weather is being very hot, which makes my computer lag annoyingly, and I was thinking maybe I could just do some quiet streams where my microphone is muted. I can still be on camera, but I need this big fan to be on because I am very hot under these lights. But we might do some sprinting and stuff because the tourney is upon us and summer camp is upon us. We have a lot of prompts to do for World Anvil Summer Camp. We also have a lot of art to do for Art Fight. So we'll see what we do. Also, for supporters, I do have some sneaky secrets that should be debuting soon, so stay tuned. Those of you who are paid supporters, I appreciate you all, and you guys get more secrets than those who are free supporters, but I still do appreciate my free supporters as well, my free followers and things like that. But yeah, we are doing that. But other than that, we are still doing the Better Trust Fundraiser. So if anybody would like to donate to the Better Trust Fundraiser, check out the chat. So above your chat, if it is on mobile, it will be below me right here. If it is on desktop, it should be to that side where the chat is. You're going to see something that says Better Trust, and it's going to say $0 have been raised out of 60. If you click that, it will allow you to see a purple button that says donate to charity, and when you click it, then you will be able to donate. So what I'm going to do is try to see if I can do it, and I am going to donate $5 to Twitch. Let's see, I'm going to fill it out, and it goes all through Twitch. It doesn't just go through me. It goes through Twitch, so don't worry. Let's see. All right. They're gonna have me do my login code and all that jazz. There we go. I can just use my PayPal balance. So this processing.
Love it. Huh.
Hey, that one is. It is, yeah. That's my donation thing. Great. It was cut off a bit, but I know I did get the donation thing set up. That's the first time I saw it because I don't really do charity streams usually. But Game of Tomes likes to do charity streams. So officially the first $5 donated to the Badger Trust was for me during my stream. But don't worry, if you don't have the time to donate right now, you can do so throughout the day because this fundraiser is going to last throughout the whole day. I am just the first stop and I only have an hour, and that hour is about to be over in like 2 minutes. So we just got it started. When you go to the next person, they will have their own goal up there. I just made mine 60 because I figured I wouldn't get very much support in the hour, just like 4 a.m. A lot of people aren't even up right now, but yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. I believe some of you guys are in an ad, so I will wait until you guys are out of the ad. But by the time you guys are out of the ad, it's going to be time to go ahead and raid Purple Heart Natalia books. So if you don't have ads like Darth, I know you can still hear me right now. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you all. Let's find Purple Heart. I see Purple Heart. And I see the Purple Heart has a $50 goal for the fundraiser. Alrighty. We have about 20 seconds left in the ads. I am going to see if I can. Ten seconds left in the ads. Alright, you guys should be back. You're back. Welcome back. And yes, I am lagging, but don't worry. We're about to head over to Purple Heart Natalia books. So as I was saying, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. God bless, much success. Sending prayers, love, joy, always. I appreciate you all stopping by. Hopefully I will stream again sometime. Today though, we are going to continue this raid train. So if you would like to show Purple Heart Natalia that word girl sends love, please do. Copy the raid chant that handsome co-host the chat. Sage says bye. Bye. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you stopping by. And we're gonna do Purple Heart Natalia books. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, doing art, chatting, sharing your stuff. Very lovely. Much love. And here we go to see Natalia. Bye.